I'm going to change my team, make sure I'm over on the spectating side because I don't want to miss any of the action. Looks like what is going to be Why Not Zoidberg and Mr. Tupac over on the kickoff. Immediately, ball is one into the blue side. Shift drink, pushing that out of the zone. So we'll see what we've got here from a contender matchup. These fine players are going to leave a net. That was almost a dangerous goal right off the bat there for the blue side. Samurai kicking themselves after not getting that one. Why not Zoidberg with an excellent save moving to scathe off the pressure. I have no idea what we're going to see from a contender matchup tonight. Jester, we just, I don't know what to expect from these players' mechanical abilities. We'll see if they can capitalize on the space that it seems like they may be given, seeing as though this is not one of our speedier tiers. However, we should have good Rocket League nonetheless. Immediately, Santa Turtle has to make an excellent save. Tupac is not able to get back to that one, but Shift Drink has an empty net. Maxwell cannot get back to that one, and the first goal goes over to the Samurai.
And I was going to say that we might see some calculated no touches, but Shift Drink, great positioning in there for the follow.
Absolutely. And so it seems as though the Sovereign did have that initial burst of pressure off the kickoff when we started the game, and they were able to continue it. Put one in the back of the net. But now Santa Turtle tries to do it themselves, unable to do so. Almost beat two defenders outright to score that one. The ball will stay in the corner as Maxwell is passing back out to Santa Turtle with an excellent 50 from the defender. Pushed away by Shift Drink now. They've got empty space and a lane to cut up the ball. Not quite there on the dribble as they did not push it out as far as they wanted to. So why not Zoidberg is going to push this one all the way to the back wall on the blue side. Maxwell now going for net instead of passing off of the corner to his teammate, or to their teammate, excuse me. I've been trying to say there a lot more because we have many more women amongst us nowadays, and I'm not as involved with the league as I used to be. I don't know quite who is who, so saying they is an excellent practice to go along with here now. As the blue side, Sovereign, are continuing to put on pressure, Santa Turtle has to make that save. Didn't register as a shot, however, so no credit there. Tupac pushing it back into the corner. And with 2 minutes left, it seems as though the Sovereign have a pretty good handle on this one, Jester.
Yeah, they're keeping the pressure. It looks like we haven't seen any big clears yet from the orange team, so I think we need to see that from them to crack this pressure.
Sure thing. Seems as though 50s, just like there from BDSM Jones, are just going the way of the Sovereign. They seem to be out ahead of the ball, just that extra car length at the moment. Doing what they do best. They were on paper the team we expected to put many more shots on target. A Shift Drink's going to try for another one. Why not Zoidberg with another save? That's 2 for him already. Now Santa Turtle missing that one in the air. I doubt that Touche can get one on target, and they won't. So Maxwell is going to come off the wall, but so will the other defender, and Shift Drink has an empty net to score on Splash. It's 2-0.
Like their bend but don't break policy didn't quite work out on that one.
And they find that pressure. 2-0 now, the Samurai coming out guns blazing, or engines revving, however you want to make the analogy about cars. Ooh, Shift Drink almost with that doink from Touche. Touche's going to put it back to BDSM. They have to beat that Santa Turtle to that ball. They do. Maxwell now playing it slow out of the corner, has a second touch to beat that offensive player. Excellent. Well done. BDSM now is putting the ball back off the back wall. Shift Drink is going to try and beat the defender. Unable to do so. Why not? Zoidberg is playing excellent defense. Santa Turtle now trying to flip underneath that one. Won't quite grab it. And Maxwell now off of the wall, but just like that, the orange counterattack is immediately dismantled, and midfield, the Sovereign find their third.
Yeah, that pass, unfortunately, right to the defender, who just pounds it home.
Good golly, Miss Molly. 3-0. It will take quite a bit, and for this orange side to find their stride, Santa Turtle is going to put a good one off the back wall that the defender misses. Shift Drink will cover with that save. Why not? Zoidberg is going to do their best to keep this one in a dangerous position. Maxwell will end up being there. It goes for a demo, but that means nobody is there to shoot that one. And magically, once again, Orange has to full rotate all the way back. As Maxwell, though, will find a 50 on their defensive third, catching that player on the dribble and scoring an easy one.
Yeah, he made a pretty cardinal sin pulling in front of his own net. Even if he was at distance, the defender was able to just pinch it off his roof, and 3-1. We got a game.
We do indeed. It seems as though Santa Turtle has just vacated the match. I assume that's something internet related, as you don't want to be leaving your team in this situation. Why not Zoidberg, I think unaware, possibly going for that corner boost instead of going straight to the back post. Maybe could have gotten there, but instead Shift Drink will put in that fourth one. And so we have, certain rules about that. They will be playing 2v3. They cannot add their substitute to this. They will need to wait for their teammate to come back. And Jester, that's just not the way you want to see game number 1 go.
No, especially as they were just starting to mount the comeback. That's very unfortunate.
And so, because goals had already been scored and we were past the first minute of gameplay, it will be a 2v3 here remaining. We will not penalize these players. I'm sure we can give Santa Turtle a moment or their sub to get back in the lobby, as Touche Tupac is trying to put a good one off the post there. Does beat out the defender, but unfortunately the goal will not find its way through, will not be 5-1. 30 seconds left, counting down here. And there's simply nothing I'm expecting of the Blobfish at the moment. They're simply going to ride this one out, maybe pad some stats, as Why Not Zoidberg there is getting their savior medal on the day. And we'll wait for this one to wind down. If anything else insane happens, I will let you know. But for the meantime, it seems as though 50s galore will happen in that orange corner. Touche is going to try and put one off the back wall. Doesn't quite do anything there. And with it spiked into the ground, easy win for the Samurai, it feels like, in game number 1.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to lose a player mid-match. I mean, a 3v3 is hard enough against a team like this that's bringing the pressure. A 2v3 is just not something you can climb back from.
And so they will find themselves on the end of a loss there, the Blobfish. But remember, everyone at home, this is a series of 4, not a best of, so every game counts as much as any other. So absolutely the Blobfish can regain composure and finish off with a 3-1 victory, series victory here, but this could go either way. We'll see what they decide to do, as they are not readying up. It seems as though they do want Santa Turtle out on the pitch rather than Steven on the pitch. I don't know how else to say that. I apologize. It does read like it's supposed to be said with some sort of lisp, like the girl from Zoe, or no, not Zoe 101. Yeah, Zoe 101? Was that the one where they were at the PCA and stuff? Yeah. And they had the girl with the cotton schwabs. So, yeah. Feels like one of those. Okay. Well, I'm not going to stop saying Steven.
Even.
We have 9 players in the lobby here, so we are waiting on one more, or possibly one more. We do want to give the Blobfish their fair chance. We do have Steven in the lobby, and so with the Blobfish joining up, we will get right into game number 2. So Jester, in your professional opinion, what do you think the Blobfish need to do with their substitute here to earn a game victory against this tough Samurai team?
I think the rotations are going to have to be more solid, less front post rotations, and really back up their teammates, because this blue team's about to bring the pressure.
All right, well, you heard it here. Let's see if they can make it happen immediately. Steven on the ball. Maxwell now out of the corner. BDSM Jones, if you hit this, it would be very impressive. Unfortunately, it's too far away from the wall, but that doesn't mean Shift Drink can put that one on target. Why not Zoidberg immediately starting the game out with a save? It seems as though he is the rock, or they are the rock of the defense. Shift Drink now putting this one. Oh, that's a good ball off the corner. It beats the first defender, but now the clear from the goal line goes all the way towards net. Luckily, Touche Tupac 2 is there to stop that one going in the back of the net. Shift Drink now pushing this one, switching the field. letting everybody in the lobby grab some boost here as they seem to want to just leave this one hanging. Passing back to the orange team is not something you want to do there if you are the Sovereign. Luckily, they are able to push that one away. I'm just going to start saying Steven now because I can't keep doing it. Steven is a little late to that one, so this one will just settle awkwardly in the corner there. We've passed a minute 30 gameplay. That's off the crossbar. Touche can't put it back in. BDSM is going to try and backflip under it, but there's no way that's getting enough power to get past all three of the defense. Shift Drink is doing an excellent job keeping it in the zone, but Steven, with his mechanical prowess, passes it over to Maxwell. Maxwell flipping past two of the defenders. Now two of them are rotating in the exact same fashion back post. This would be an excellent time for the Blobfish to score. Unfortunately, they cannot get past that first defender in Shift Drink. I may have spoken too soon. Why not Zoidberg out of the corner, grabs that 100 boost, keeping on the ball. He'll leave it for Steven, who has 100 boost coming off the wall, gets it past one, gets it past two, just needs to come in contact with the ball, cannot. Now BDSM Jones is going to take it down the entire other way. Off of the corner. This is awkward if Zoidberg doesn't touch. They do, and it's all the way back. Shift Drink can't get a nice touch on that one, so Zoidberg is going to continue with the play. BDSM Jones now helping out his team. Wins that one, Steven. Is now pushing this one out of the corner. An excellent 50 from Touche Tupac. And it seems as though the Blobfish, Jester, are hanging in there as that one almost goes in, but they seem to be hanging in there much better than they were in game number one.
Yeah, they're really handling the pressure well, keeping up with the touches.
Steven awkwardly reversing in that one. It'll end up flying right out to Shift Drink, who absolutely sends a rocket on target. It doesn't matter if it was right at the defender. It simply had too much heat. 102 kilometers per hour there. And yes, I don't use miles per hour because the default is kilometers per hour. The numbers are bigger and they make me feel better about myself. So dang, that was fast. Steven and Shift on the kickoff. Shift now with an easy touch. Going for the dribble, past the second defender, one left in net, on the goal line. Shift with the backflip underneath, and oh, what a save from Steven. That was almost the most remarkable solo play we've seen this entire series. BDSM Jones is going to keep this ball in the zone off the back wall. Another one off the back wall, but Zoidberg. A great clear all the way down to the blue corner. That's two committing, however, so Maxwell cannot go in on this one. He does continue to drive forward. An excellent single hop there. Will die for his efforts, but it does stall out the Samurai squad. They've got a minute 44 seconds to equalize this one, the Blobfish. And they're not going to do it with misses like that. Luckily, Steven is there to bail out his team. Why not Zoidberg? Another save. Tally that one up. And Touche with an excellent pass to BDSM. BDSM doesn't read it, so neither does Steven, and Maxwell getting met by Shift Drink, who is all over the ball except on that touch. Touche flying through with the speed of 1,000 horses. Unable to connect, though. Steven off the sidewall. Shift Drink and Zoidberg meeting at this one. Touche ends up having it fall in his lap. Maxwell, that's a good one off the back wall, but he just drives too close to that goal line. Unable to read the defender missing, and now Touche pushing it out of the zone. Less than a minute left for the orange side. Can they find one? Here's Maxwell. He beats one defender, saved by Shift Drink, and now it's in the corner. Blue, you've got time. One of them's backwards. Shift Drink is literally going to dribble this one until, and then just give up and let his teammate flounder for it. But that's okay, because whatever they do to stall the orange offense will be a good effort. As Steven, with that out of the corner, doesn't grab the boost, but it doesn't matter. He's beating offensive players left and right. 27 seconds left to play. Why not Zoidberg? Getting past BDSM Jones, who is awkward with this one, is going to try and dribble towards a back pass. Touche Tupac gets it over to Shift Drink, who takes a shot. Maxwell pushing it aside. 13 seconds left. Why not Zoidberg pushing them with this one back into the blue zone, into the corner, trying to find a teammate somewhere in the mid. Cannot quite do it, and with one touch from Touche Tupac, make that two. This ball is almost going all the way down the other end into the orange net. 0 seconds left, unless Why not Zoidberg can get back to this one. They cannot, and the Samurai is taking game number 2.
Gift Drink carrying his team on that game. 1 for 6.
Absolutely.
Might not seem like a impressive shooting percentage. However, he was always in the correct position, and he really helped his team stay focused when the Orange really brought their attack that at the end.
Absolutely. It's seeming to me like it's just taking too few touches. It's taking one touch most of the time, sometimes two, for the samurai to get the ball out of their zone. Where the blobfish, they need to have a much more calculated effort to relieve, the ball from finding their back wall and the back of their net. So hopefully they've got an answer. We'll see, as Steven is not quite ready up yet, so they may be having a talk. They may be checking on Santa Turtle's status. But who knows, once Steven readies up, we'll be moving into game number 3. And so 2 games up now find themselves the Samurai. They will be looking, in more optimistic terms, for a sweep. We do love to see close matchups. We will see what the Blobfish are able to put together. They don't want to disappoint their main man, Tony. They definitely do not. I need everybody to start typing in chat. It seems as though most fanboys here tonight are rooting for Shift Drink. It seems as though Rabbit Shift Son is in the chat. It's wonderful that we have a bunch of dads like yourself, Jester, in the league.
Yes, that's awesome. My son actually playing in the ones league with me.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Well, hot diggity dog. Unfortunately, we will plug our other league, the Ones League, at a later date, because right now we have action. We have action as Maxwell making stellar touches into the corner, setting up Steven. As Steven is on the pitch once again, it seems as though Blobfish has found themselves off the pitch, but it doesn't matter because Steven finally scoring the first goal in this series. Or, no, sorry, the first goal in this game, the first time they're having the lead for the Blobfish.
I think he deserves a theme for that one.
Oh, well done, Steven. Steven. It's weird because it's PH, I could do the TH, right? If it was TH, it would definitely be Steven or something like that. But the PH is really throwing me through a loop, which is why I've kind of given up with it. But gosh darn it, is it fun to say. Shift Drink is trying to do it all himself, or themselves once again. Why not Zoidberg getting absolutely dunked into oblivion there, but Steven waking up, pushing that ball all the way into the blue zone, has another touch. Good one shutting down Shift Drink's touch there, because otherwise that one might have found them in the back of the net as Shift Drink's doing it again and touch. No, don't accidentally save your teammate's shot. No, don't accidentally go off the crossbar. Oh, push it to the corner and bounce and pushes it away. What the heck is happening? That was a symphony of Bounceroonie, hot potato. Nobody wanted to put it in the back of the net. Nobody wanted to push it away out of the zone. I haven't seen an awkward play like that in quite a while. Doesn't matter though, as Steven trying to set up a teammate on the other side of the field. Unfortunately, all they will find is 2 blue players ready to dribble it out of the zone, but Maxwell has other ideas, dreaming of greatness. Steven trying to set up his teammate. Zoidberg was there, however, completely flies past the ball. Steven, don't get too antsy, right? Your job is just to rotate. Excellent by Maxwell, and Steven is now in the correct position, flying for that one, but Shift Drink is truly a cut above, too fast for anyone on the orange side at the moment. Touche Tupac. Now getting this one into the corner. The ball, you drive right underneath it on the corner there. Sometimes it happens to the best of us. Shift Drink pushing this one aside, wanted that one on target. We'll have to settle for a midfield pass, but it was simply too far in the box. Too many defenders there to stop that play. Zoidberg now opts to aerial for that one instead of flying on the wall, so they will find themselves immediately getting stopped by Shift Drink. BDSM has something to say about it too, but Touche Tupac beating 2 offensive players, pushing this one all the way down, and Zoidberg has to make a hero of a play. Touche putting this one back in the zone, but nobody's quite ready for it, and Steven will have an easy clear. Half the game left to play, and the Blobfish are playing pretty good. Pretty good, right?
Yeah. This is impressive effort.
Absolutely. Like a different team. They found themselves with the lead and 1 goal, and they look stellar confident. And blue team just isn't putting on the quality pressure that we saw in games previous. We saw that little flounder on the goal line, but honestly, that was just some sort of Three Stooges routine more than it was Rocket League. Shift Drink now trying to set up BDSM Jones, who will find the 50, makes the read on that one. Maxwell leaving it for Zoidberg. Nice patient play, and Zoidberg will have an excellent touch down the field through the center. forces an awkward touch out from the defender, and this is how you keep it in the zone. Steven takes an awkward bounce, so Maxwell was not ready for it, but Zoidberg from the back of the field racing to that one, and a demo on the goal line. Maxwell just needs to shoot this one on target, doesn't connect with it how they wanted, did a little side flip there instead of a front flip or anything else. And will push the ball with no power, but it is okay. You have the lead and 125 left to play. With the way that they are shutting things down and not letting the Samurai get on offense, they might be walking away with this one, but I do not want to jinx them, so I will simply let Jester say words now. Go.
Tupac with the touch. BDSM waiting for the touch from Zoidberg. Looks like you're seeing some good rotations from both teams. Not a lot of breakdowns, but also not a lot of solo plays. So I'm thinking that, Mark, I was just about to say, a great pass is coming, or a 50 right to a defender. There's a shot.
Excellent. Yeah, Jester, go. Say more words sometimes, man. You're killing it. Not more than BDSM Jones is killing it, though. Launches that one, almost top corner. Not quite enough height, but it was fast enough to beat the defender. It looked pretty anyway, setting up that goal explosion. I forget what it's called, but it is one of the better ones. And Shift Drink with the speed, beating two players right into the back of the net, and they've taken the lead in 15 seconds.
Speed Drink absolutely dusting the defender. 2-1.
What is that? The Takumi? Is that the Takumi?
I think
Crazy
that's an
stuff.
Octane hitbox.
Crazy stuff. I don't care. It looks super duper small. It doesn't look like it's the Octane hitbox. It looks like it. The only thing smaller than that to me is the X Devil, but he's running around in that little mobile, zooming past everybody. You know, it's a wonderful sight to see, unless you're a Blobfish fan, as BDSM Jones is trying to find the third one and the game winner. But there's 19 seconds left, and Steven and Zoidberg need to work together along with Maxwell to get this one to the blue side and then into the back of the net. But it's not going to happen when you're letting the blue team do anything they want. They're getting set up off the backboard, letting Shift Drink take another shot. Steven now is jumping for this one. All three orange players are there to make a play on that ball, which means nobody decides the right way to hit it. And with Steven touching this one right over to Touche Tupac, he's going to put that one in before it touches the ground. And all their hopes were dashed in a matter of 15 seconds, Jester. I didn't want to jinx it, but I fear that I have.
Okay. When a team has the lead, you must be careful with these things.
Absolutely. And so the Samurai now have 3 straight wins going for number 4, as Maxwell feels the need to maybe take themselves out of the game. We might be seeing the mythical Santa Turtle return. I do find Santa Turtle's name and profile picture to be top notch. I do want to say that right now. It does bring a smile to my face every time I see that turtle with a little Santa hat photoshopped on top. So, Jester, break that down for me. How do you go from 1 goal up to 1 goal down in 15 seconds?
Well, what happens is you're trying to keep up this pressure routine for so long. You give up a goal that maybe you could have defended, and it kind of brings your morale down. Then you give up another goal where you get a 50 stuffed right in your face, and then from there it's just scrambled to try to keep up, and they just couldn't make anything of it.
Yes, you do not want to be on the side of, just scrambling for that game tire, not even the game winner, the one to send us to OT when there's 20 seconds left. It's never a good feeling to be under the pressure of that clock. And so it seems as though Rocket League has done Rocket League things, and our server has, rest in peace, passed away. So we will be finding another one here shortly, as our wonderful streamer Tuxedo Mark slash Phoenix is setting up one more lobby for us for our final game of our contender matchup. And then I grab the microphone and drag it closer to my mouth, and I say, but wait, there's more. Billy Mays here, as we have a second matchup coming to you live right after this one. So you do not want to leave. I see 45 people there in chat right now. I don't want to see a single one of you go away. You're all staying for the next one. It's going to be a good time. Me and Jester are going to be here speaking words over the top of your gameplay like it's a Call of Duty montage. Actually, no, montages have music. Like it's a Call of Duty commentary back from 2014. We're waiting and set in a lobby. The lobby's up. Don't worry. I have run out of words to say, so I'm simply going to ask Jester a question. Jester,
Yes.
what is the last soft drink you had?
Y2K, and from watching.
Uh, yes, I am in a lobby with 6 people, but they are now leaving to join yours, so I am also leaving to join yours. So it seems as though the lobby somehow recreated itself under the same info. However, we are now getting into the new server with a new password, so none of you silly people in the chat can join up and ruin our wonderful stream. Although I know whenever I'm casting and I see people, like messing up, and I just want to get in there and play Rocket League and dumpster on people. Um, but that'll be for another day. One day, 2K will be back on stream um, instead of talking over it. But that is fine. I love to be here with you all. Thank you all for joining us. If you are new here, please do hit !Discord to join our wonderful league. Join up there. It has the wonderful FAQ. You can figure out how to be a part of this wonderful organization. But I'll have to save the shameless plugs for later, as we have game number 4. Putting on my super duper casting voice as Touche Tupac wins that kickoff. BDSM Jones getting dusted by Santa Turtle, returning to the pitch. The prodigal son. Or prodigal? Is there a C in prodigal? No, there's not. English is not my strong suit, neither is spelling. Santa Turtle immediately showing their worth, winning that one into the corner. Taking another 50, getting it past the defender, and nobody from the blue team is there for that, so Santa Turtle will just pop it over one, save from Shift Drink. Santa Turtle and why not Zoidberg? Santa Turtle is definitely feeling themselves, has the speed, going up for everything. You can't blame them. They're ready to get into the action. Don't want to get swept here, as that is the true demoralizer amongst men and women all over America. Shift Drink can't quite get to this off the demo respawn, and why not Zoidberg is going to give the lead one more time to the Blobfish.
Yeah, an unfortunate pinch. Had all the power it needed just to sneak by the defenders there. They got an early 1-0 lead.
I love how when you respawn in the replay, it's like your car is somewhere else and then it gets dragged into the position as if you're teleporting across the pitch. But that is not the case. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the defender misses it the first time, then the offensive player misses it, and then the backup defender ends up own goaling. That's not what you want to see if you are looking for the sweep here from the Samurai.
An unfortunate mistake. Looks like they just got out of whack on defense. Let's hope they can recover being down 2-0 early.
I mean, they absolutely turned it on when they were down by 1. I don't doubt that they'll be scoring at least 1 goal in this game, and it might come right now as BDSM Jones is trying to chase that one out of the corner. It takes an awkward bounce, and they're unable to read it, so it will not end up in a shot on net. Shift Drink. Ooh, with a good touch mid. Touche Tupac with the 500 IQ pass back to his team. BDSM out of the corner. Shift Drink trying to capitalize on that one. Instead, it will be a why not Zoidberg clear, and Touche needs to make a good save off of his own back wall, their own back wall. I don't know. Tupac is a guy, so I keep saying his, but I don't actually mean it. Santa Turtle, no! Tried for the doink, didn't quite get it. Why not Zoidberg with another shot? It's off the crossbar. No defender reads it. 2 defenders don't connect. Touche doesn't connect either. That's all 3 blue players not making a play on that ball, but somehow the ball does not find a way in the back of the net. And now Zoidberg and Santa Turtle are completely awkward. They don't know who wants to go for it. It will end up being Santa Turtle, pushed away off the back wall. Maxwell now taking an excellent 50. It's there for Santa Turtle, crashing the net. It's off the post. Why not Zoidberg? Can't quite get it there either. Off the back wall, once again, 2 orange players committing, leaving Maxwell all alone. They need to make sure that they do not pass this one right to the blue side, which is kind of exactly what they do. So BDSM Jones is going to dribble past 1, try and flip past it past 2, but doesn't quite get there. And then Maxwell, what is happening? How is the net empty? Shift Drink. Drink is just stalled there. Midfield cannot believe. I think they think it was their fault, but where is the man? I don't know. Jester, what happened?
Sorry, 2K had us a little bit of a sneeze there.
Oh,
I'm just
excellent.
saying,
Next time, unmute, sir, because we do enjoy saying "bless you." Bless you to all my homies, you included, everyone out there. But yeah, tell me what happened on that goal.
it looks like the last back defender, instead of covering his corner of the pitch, he just lost the ball on the play, and the ball got boomed over the defender and to an easy goal.
Yeah, it happens sometimes where you think you have time. I think there was a defensive player in the corner grabbing boost, possibly. Honestly, it's so far away now. You play 20 seconds of Rocket League, and I can't remember what happened to 20 seconds before. I'm completely lost. Either way, though, 3 goals now for the Blobfish. Definitely their highest scoring game, their highest level of lead that they've had in this entire 4-game set. And they're not stopping here as Maxwell is trying to pass to Santa Turtle. Santa Turtle will end up leaving the zone, playing with, why not, Zoidberg. Oh, that's a good ball, but it's off the post, or the crossbar once again. That's a couple goals. Maxwell off the crossbar too. Santa Turtle can't quite get there. Zoidberg is getting dunked by Shift. Oh no, that's a pass right to BDSM. It's very awkward saying BDSM, but here we are in 2021, just saying words in Rocket League. Where else would I be? I honestly don't know. Touche and Santa Turtle trying to meet on that one, but it turns into an excellent back pass. Right back to Touche. Touche putting it off the sidewall. Not really to a teammate, but BDSM joins. Will get there fast enough. Shift Drink and Touche both committing on that one. Santa Turtle would have had an empty net had he not been 50. Now, Touche Tupac not grabbing that mid boost, but winning the 50 right over to Shift Drink. And now back. Oh, that was almost right into the net. It looked like a pass, but it was going to fall right into the back. But Maxwell with a great save. 2 on the game for them. Santa Turtle now front flipping on the top of the ball, going for that grounded flip reset, the legendary play. Maxwell off the crossbar one more time. Geez, oh, now I just remember the Daft Punk broke up, and I'm very sad about it. 18 seconds left, pushing it into the corner is BDSM Jones. There is no way in 13 seconds that they are scoring 3 goals, so the sweep has been averted. The Blobfish are taking game number 4, and they will not go quietly without taking 1 game for their concerned efforts, and they will regroup, study these replays, and come back stronger than ever. But the Samurai, they'll take the 3-1, moving up in those standings as the playoffs approach ever so quickly.
Yeah, it just shows how important losing Santa Turtle that first match really meant. Obviously, the loss, but the following 2 games, they were just lacking that little bit of pressure that he brought, and he really balanced out the team.
Absolutely. I mean, not to take anything away from Steven, because he did score that goal in game number 3 to put them ahead for so long in that game. So no hate or whatever, but Santa Turtle, with their 1 goal, 4 shots, it was really Maxwell's game with the 2 saves there. Only 2 shots from the Samurai in that entire game as well. So their offense completely stalled. The midfield was finally won by the Blobfish, and they take a game win for their efforts. So well done, everybody, all 8 players there on both teams, or 4 players on both teams.